Hello and welcome back to
Hello and welcome to Demonology and Actual Play Podcast. Thank you, Amy.
Unfortunately, Mix Wilcox cannot join us this week and may be absent for quite some time because of their stupid job.
Boo.
Boo. Boo.
Boo.
In the meantime, we have given Accrington Stanley's rat whistle to the Countess.
It does sound like proper filthy, though, doesn't it? I gave the rat whistle to the Countess. A hunker.
I blow that whistle, and all of the police officers in the area turn up.
They used to do it in St. Louis in 1927. The rat whistle. Now,
It's illegal.
I am Siobhan, your medium. My pronouns are he, him.
Hello, I'm Fionn. I am playing Sir Rumper Umper, and my pronouns are also he, him.
Hello, I'm Mo. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Eli Sawthorn.
I'm Felix, my pronouns are they, them, and I'm playing as Countess Valentina Lisitsa, who I've realized, though she is modeled after Carmilla, she is more actually like Bayonetta.
You need to learn how to talk to a lady.
Hello, I'm Amy. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Pipsa the Hog Hag.
What up? I'm Belle. My pronouns are he, him. And I'm playing as Armitage Shanks. Why are you laughing, Amy?
What up?
What up? What the fuck?
Because you don't
is
even need to
up?
go by L,
What
by
the fuck
Belle
is
anymore.
up, Kyle? What the fuck
Wilcox
is
isn't
up?
here. You could just be Alex, but you're just choosing to go by Belle.
We've got to keep it.
I've got to keep consistent.
That's it. Yeah.
You've never been consistent in your life.
Oh, Alex, how's the gains going? Is
Haven't
it bulk
started
up?
yet.
Is it bulk up season still?
It's not great, Amy. I'm not gonna lie. I
I'm
haven't
really
done a simple
hard on my
workout
family.
all week.
Is it just the bread still, or have we moved on to the meats and such?
I had some salami today.
Oh yeah,
So far, I've had 2 pork pies.
two
I've
pork
got 2 more
pies.
left that I'm gonna have.
Oh, is it
later
bulking
on.
season still?
Yeah, it's still
always
bulking season.
season.
It's
That's
not
not how-
always bulking.
That's
season.
not how that works.
It's
No, it's
bulking
the
season,
season,
when I
like the
remember.
Game of Thrones seasons that go on for years.
Well, I'm glad to hear it's
Bulking
going
is
well.
It's not. I just said it wasn't.
Ah.
Where were we?
We
We're
just
playing this
heard.
game.
We just heard Belle. Let's go to. Fuck! I forget who speaks after Belle.
You.
That's it. We're done.
You speak.
That's
What,
it.
you're
That's
all done?
All of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was
Jesus,
quick.
pay
I got really
attention.
lost in the bulking conversation.
Sorry. The people have to know.
The last time you joined us on Demonology, the pig party had just put down a spite wolf and saved little witch boy. The other half of the adventuring party, the Countess and Armitage Shanks, Esquire, had gone to see about some ghosts at the Chateau du Rochen, a ruined, derelict castle. From long ago, they had met the Reverend Brevint and been sent along. Now, they already have, the Countess and Armitage, sight of the Chateau du Rochen. It is about 1 p.m. for them. We ended about 3 p.m. for the others, so we're a little staggered timeline here, but we should catch up. Well, you can see the fort.
Okay,
Have
well,
any-
firstly, I just want to have a look around and see if there's anything that looks out of the ordinary in this fort. But obviously, it's going to look creepy as shit. But is there something where I'm like, much like Scooby-Doo, I'm like, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this?
Is that really how Armitage works?
How what?
How Armitage works.
Through
What?
reading? Extraordinary.
He's a man of science,
Siobhan,
Siobhan.
Siobhan, were you expecting some sort of inane bullshit?
To be honest, I was, but go on. Yes. Please. Roll for me your insight.
Okay, shit.
Man of
Siobhan.
science, roll your insight.
May I
Fuck balls.
That does make more sense. Also, wait, what's my insight? Which one's that in?
It says insight on the paper.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
Read.
sorry. Oh my god.
My God.
Oh.
A failure.
You typed it in right though. That's pretty good.
That's good.
First time.
Wow, everyone has hands for bell today.
Does it need to say that Armitage failed his insight test?
Well, he saw nothing. Let's go. Boom, boom.
I'm blind.
So in he goes to look around.
Wow,
Can't
this looks
detect
fine.
anything.
This looks absolutely fine. Absolutely.
Nothing to
nothing
see here.
What a crock of shit. Let's go back.
Protest. Do you have anything you want to try and feel around this space for?
I could do a check with architecture to see if anything is about to fall down upon us.
I can tell you that probably won't happen because as you enter. Oh, I thought that Bell was looking on the inside. He was just going around the perimeter, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it has no inside situation from the outside. Well, you can do me an architecture. Countess.
What check would you like for me to do?
This time you can go for a perception.
Nope, nothing. I look at this strange structure and it seems like it is bullshit to me, so I don't know anything about it. In Russia, we build better castle.
Well, that was on the outside. Who wants to check around on the inside?
I'll go inside. It's just us two. There's no one else here.
And the vodka and Gorilka.
And vodka and Gorilka and Gorbachev.
We don't.
Okay,
go
we'll
far.
send the goons in. Just in case.
My goonette.
send your men.
They're women. You do not know anything. Be silent. Okay, they go in. Does anything happen to them?
No, they're fine.
Well, we go in as well.
I follow, like, kind of hugging on the Countess's dress. Kind of like a little toddler scared.
Fantastic.
What do we see then?
You can see that it is a roughly maintained green. You have your curtain wall. There are places where cannons are. So this is, whilst a ruin, can still be used sometimes if the need ever arises.
Mm-hmm.
There is evidence that there was a camp made here.
Oh.
And it seems to have been hastily abandoned, though.
Oh, are there any tracks? What do I do for that? What do I check for
That
that?
would be a perception again.
Do I put hunting in this? Does that count?
Yes, it does count.
Fuck, not. Why not? Let's do that.
Oh! Oh, I see. You roll 2d6. It's bad.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Cannons, a hastily abandoned. You hear a whisper, and your eyes seem to sharpen for a moment. All you can tell is that this is a chaos of tracks. There doesn't seem to have. It seemed to have been that there were some men, 3 men who were posted here to just keep watch by the seigneur, and they ran off when they saw something.
What direction did they run off in?
The direction that you came by.
Right. So whatever they saw was from the other thing, other direction. Let's go that way.
You proceed within the Chateau de Durkheim. You find that there are stairs leading down into the wall itself.
Down we go. Gun ahead. Walk into a room, gun first.
You get down and you find that there is just the inside of a castle wall corridor. You keep on going. Would someone like to make me a perception check?
For what?
Whatever we see.
I did one last time. It's your turn.
Okay, fine. Ugh.
Heyo.
Oh, actual success.
Actual success.
Tell me what I see.
You spot that there, because you're at the right eye level,
Oh, it's
Seems to be-
okay.
seems to be a small door, a priest hole, perhaps.
Okay. I asked one of the countess's goons to kick it open. Kick that door.
Appropriate.
Is that not good use of your goons?
Yeah, I didn't say anything. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, nice.
Spots a small door, and Vodka kicks it open.
Yes.
And just a pile of bones rolls out.
Okay.
How lovely. What kind of bones are these?
That's going to need me someone with any knowledge of anatomy or medicine.
We got a vet in
I
the
do,
house,
I
ladies
do.
and gentlemen.
Oh my God, aren't you a doctor, Armitage?
No, but I do a plague study.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Roll me your insight with your plague study.
Does that mean that I get an extra die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Fuck it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll do a devil's bargain.
2 devil's bargains. We've been playing for 10 minutes.
This is incredible. This is such wild work.
Going crazy up in this.
Okay, let me roll 2d6 again. Okay, that's less bad. That's less bad.
I hope it's the one where where everyone starts mewing like cats.
I hope it's the one where I lose the power of my legs and I have to be carried.
I
That
hope
was
it's
never-
not that one.
You always wanted to be that one, Belle. You always want to be carried around.
I think statistically, it's really unlikely that it's happened. That specific devil's bargain has happened so many times to Alex.
Yeah, it
Bell.
did. It happened to Amy
No.
and her horse.
No, I know, but I'm
Oh my
saying it's
god,
like,
it did.
it's happened so many times to Alex.
I
He
love that
wants
one.
it.
You determine that these are 3 distinct piles of bones, human bones. There are three skulls in here. There's a whole bunch of other bones, and such.
Have they been like gnawed on? I've got haute
No.
cuisine, so I can tell.
No, they've not been gnawed on, but they seem to be very. They seem to have been here for a long time. So long that they're brittle.
Brittle.
Ooh.
Okay. And this was just a cupboard, or is there anything else? Is this room bigger than that?
It it does, when on closer inspection, appear to have been a place hastily fashioned for a Catholic priest to hide in, but that these bones were then hidden here.
Ah.
People make places for Catholic priests to hide in?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
yes.
priest hole. Yeah, from
Priest
when
holes.
Henry VIII, like dismantled the Catholic Church in England, and they all started just like killing all the Catholic priests. They used to build priest
How
holes.
very interesting. Sorry, everyone. I did not know about that.
I didn't either.
Oh,
I'd quite
yeah.
like someone to build me a hole to hide in.
I invite you
I'll
to
get right
watch
on that.
the Kristen Stewart film Panic Room.
Is that like the prequel to Twilight, or?
Yeah. That's when
Amazing.
Robert Pattinson gets born. Okay, so since there's nothing else in here, we'll take one of these bones with us, maybe a skull. Maybe we can argue that it's a head. Do we go? Let's just keep going.
Yeah. We keep wandering through. Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh. Right. No questions about the bones themselves. Just
Well, I think.
Onwards, you-
Hold on. Well,
I mean, what questions can we ask?
I feel like,
Just
but
both.
wait, we don't have the priest with us, do we?
Have
He
you
ain't
asked
coming with us.
what kind of
Oh.
bones they are? Like, are they?
We
they
did.
are,
Are you dead?
they are bones.
Adult human bones, aren't they?
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm thinking that these are the ghosts.
Seems like a pretty good bet.
Well, I
I'm
just
just-
want to
yeah.
keep looking before we set them on fire.
Oh wait, hold on. Why don't we just bury these bones and then hopefully the ghosts will stop haunting? And
I
then they
still
might
would
even
like
come.
to-
Then they might even come up and be like, "Oh, thank you."
Try and do a
You want
recollection
some
test.
help?"
But
See
I
what
don't
you can
have
tell about
any
these
any
bones.
magical knowledges, I'm afraid.
I'm magic. What
Go on
can
then,
I
bestie.
do? Hell yeah. Oh, fuck, what can I do? I'm really bad at the magic stuff. Right.
Yeah, I know, Alex. It's because you're trying to be a chef and you're not focused on learning more.
Shut up, Dad. I don't want to be a wizard. I want to be a chef.
I thought you wanted to be a toilet man.
Want it to be many things.
He's very confused.
He's a millennial.
Yeah, from the year 1000. He's ancient. How do I even do a
What are your knowledges?
recollection? My knowledges are plague study, architecture, accountancy and trade, blacksmithing, masonry, engineering, civil law, and haute cuisine.
You got nothing.
I got nothing I can do. with
Not
that. The only
not
thing
a-
is I could study their bones to see how they died using plague study.
The only thing I could offer, but I don't think it's applicable when all you have is human remains, is heraldry and genealogy to see if these were important people.
We're getting into some good old fashioned phrenology there.
Yeah. Love eugenics.
They're gonna take that out of context. I know they are. No, Helgian genealogy won't help you.
What about plague study?
No, that won't help
All
either.
right, fine then. I give
Can
up.
we
I
just
give
move
up. Let's
on?
just bury the bones and forget about it.
Bury him? Where?
I don't know, outside. All I'm thinking is if we bury them, the ghosts will stop haunting. Or do we even really care about the ghost hauntings? It'll get
It would
the villagers on our side if
It'll
we're like,
improve
hey, we
public
stop the ghost
opinion.
haunting. What's that?
It will improve public opinion if you.
Yeah.
I'm
do
sorry, I'm getting a bit irritated. Can we finish looking through this castle to see if there's anything else, which could just be you telling us there's nothing else, and then can we just take these bones to the priest and maybe get them sanctified? Feels like we're
Yeah,
spending a lot
okay.
of time on just figuring out if we can recollect anything about these bones.
Yeah, okay.
There is nothing else to see. It is
Okay,
not a
thank you.
very. It's not a very big fort.
All right. Well, let's head back
Actually,
then
but-
to the priest.
Like, can we take them? Does anything happen if we collect all of them? Is there any rumble in the walls? Is there a sound, a whisper?
There is a strange chill feeling that passes over you as you collect all of these bones.
All right. there that at least that's a good well, not a good sign, but you get my point. Well, let's go into the carriage. Yip yip.
When you get back to Father Brevant with the bones, return to his house. It's not been that long since you left. He's still actually at lunch. He takes a very long lunch. Doesn't do much work.
Oh,
Evidently.
Father, we went up to that there castle, and we found what might be the cause of those apparent ghost sightings. We found the bodies of 3 poor souls stuffed into the walls up there. Wondering if you might be able to identify and sanctify them.
Oh, please, never take them out, Countess.
I will drop
Countess.
them in over his entire lunch table.
Yeah.
With distaste.
He looks at you and growls. Ooh, what a formidable woman.
Anyway, she gags.
He stands up and takes his fork and starts to push around the bones. Ah! I can't say I know any of these people.
Can you not tell from their features? They have such beautiful eyes.
Maybe they were sick. Had a plague roll through here some time ago. About 20 years back. I don't know where the poor souls would have. He goes very pale. Oh, goodness. These may have been those they quarantined at the Chateau d'Urcaine.
Quarantined?
Against the plague. They were sick.
Were they cared for in quarantine, or were they abandoned?
Then he looks rather guilty. I am not a doctor. The best that I could do was make sure that the village was safe.
Who was it that decided on this quarantine?
The senior and myself.
Signor?
Interesting. Well, I have a notion.
Well, yeah, okay. What's your notion?
You know how sometimes, I mean, I'm not entirely sure how this game might feel about this, but you know how, for spirits to be able to haunt or access places, they have to have things to latch on. Do you think it would be a nice idea to just hide some of these bones here and then take some bones to the senior so that the ghost can haunt who is responsible for their mistreatment?
Yeah, definitely. That seems really fun. Could we send your goons to go do that whilst I distract him with some wine?
We can make Gorbachev do it. He is more discreet.
Now, Father, if you wouldn't mind, I'm rather shaken. Do you have any more of that wonderful wine?
Oh, yes. Just through here.
Let's settle our nerves.
So you want to leave some of these bones here?
Yeah, I don't want to resolve this issue. I feel petty.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I will say that you do not know what kind of ghost this is.
Also, he said plague, but when I asked Siobhan, he said that my plague study thing wouldn't help me. So I don't know if he's just lying.
I mean, I feel like you'd already used your plague studies to identify what kinds of bones.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if it would have helped to identify them. Okay, Party, what do you think? Should we just leave this happen, or should we actually try and cure these spirits of their earthly connection?
Might be nice for the spirits to get past it. But I am fully backing like a man getting haunted, as I do think that's how that works. I think even if that's not how it works in game, I think Siobhan, it'd be really cool if Siobhan did make it. That's how that works.
Could we find a way to settle the spirits whilst also fucking him over in some way?
If we could negotiate with them, maybe.
So
Like,
we need to find a way to talk to them.
You can eat him, but you cannot eat anyone else. And then you go.
Yeah. But how do we commune with them?
Well, let's see. Let's figure it out. Does anyone have Theurgy? Any Theurgy around?
Not for
I've got
me.
a theurgical pack, but that's only for remedy, poison, or exorcism. Hold on, exorcism. No. they're not.
Oh! Oh my god! You have a surgical pact for exorcism?
Yeah. I have the ingredients, the requirements for an exorcism. So I can excise these bones. Let's go out into the yard.
Well,
excise
the
these
ingredients would be in this church, right?
Well, I don't need it. I've got a theurgical pack. I've got all the stuff on me. I can just go and do it. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, that might. Holy shit, you were carrying exorcism stuff with you this whole time and you only just thought to inform me now?
Well, no, it was when I ranked up.
Oh, that's good. That's better. That's less silly than the idea that you'd been holding that the whole time. Very good. Very good.
Well,
Let's not go outside because what if people come to church?
Okay, let's do
went
it.
in the church.
Okay, I know what we can do. I've got my big old stick, and I've just taken him aside into the another room to drink some wine. I can just hit him over the head and knock him out, can't I?
Can't we just do this in the carriage? Is it a covered one? That's how I've imagined it. But is it just like an open carriage?
It is a covered carriage.
There we go. Let's just go in the carriage and
Let's do it
just
in the
do
carriage.
that.
Then. Fine. All right, fine.
Well, thank you so much for the wine. We will be back in one moment. We just need to discuss something private, business related. Please wait here. Do not move.
Okay, so we go off to the carriage, and I do my bits with the exorcism. I've got it all set up on the floor of the carriage. And we're both kind of like tucked up into the chairs.
Yeah,
with
I
a
imagine
pile
us
of
sitting like
bones
one of
on
those
the middle.
Victorian photos, just very, very primly.
Yeah, with a pile of bones in the middle, and I'm like drawing the chalk around it on the wooden floor of the carriage.
Well, make for me a Theurgy test.
Oh, Theurgy. Okay, bloody hell. Right, I've got Theurgy, but I've also only got one virtue. So, can someone remind me how that works then? Is that 1d6 or 2d?
That's 2d6.
Countess, you got any virtue? Oh, a success! Oh, fuck. Fuck, you did it!
Oh my god, you did it!
You start casting the holy water onto the bones. You start reading from the Roman ritual. And then you see black smoke start to hiss up from the bones. And three hideous but translucent figures float up from the bones. And in a moment, they transform from being truly horrible to behold, like David Cronenberg nonsense kind of stuff to look at, to just being two ordinary-looking men and an ordinary-looking man, an ordinary-looking woman, from in peasant garb. Oh, they can't see. They got no legs. They're just sort of floating there because they're ghosts.
Would you like some wine?
They can't drink. And also, we don't have wine in the carriage.
I stole the bottle.
Oh, when did this happen? You can't do that. You have to roll for it. Making offer. Okay.
Is it success? You can ask them something before they, toddle onto the side.
Spirits, do forgive us, but how did you come to be trapped between the two worlds, as it were?
Don't know if they're self-aware enough, but
The woman speaks. We were ill. And Father Berint and the Signor, they took us to the Chateau de Lorraine and they said that we would be cared for. And then they shut us in that hole and they blocked the way out and we died.
You were alive when you were put into the hole.
We were. And we were in heaven. I remember it. But then, a little while ago, we were ripped back to this plane.
And I do not know why.
Interesting. Okay, so they don't want to haunt anyone. They just want to go. You can release them.
Okay, yeah. Bye-bye.
And at that, there is a brilliant flash of white light and the spirits are gone.
Okay. Well, that's resolved, isn't it?
You should go and tell him that you've done that to increase public opinion.
We will. We will go trot back in with the bones, and we will tell him that you will find out the names of these people, and out of the finances of your own church, you shall give them burial. Otherwise, the issue is resolved, at least for now. But maybe let us not lock people into walls in the future.
Yeah, like trade one of your guys to be a doctor. Fucking out, man.
You say all this to Father Brevant, who stands there shocked with his cup of wine.
Can I take his wine off him and just drink it?
Right you are, Countess. I have been derelict in my duties to the people of the parish.
Yes, you have.
All shall know of this good deed. All shall know.
Yeah,
And at that, he runs, grabs his traveling cape, puts on a wide hat, and runs from the house in like a Scrooge come to Jesus moment to try and right his wrongs.
Well, at least that's happening.
That has increased public opinion by 1, so it's now at 3.
Woo.
Which is a nice place to be in. And it reduced hysteria because the victor will tell everyone that you banished the ghosts.
Woo.
Yeah, but probably not enough to counterbalance the fact that we've done 2 devil's bargains.
We've still got the fairy party.
Yeah, that's it. That's true.
And the animal conga line.
True.
Right. We need to. The thing is, we need to head back and meet up with the rest of the gang because this was definitely the witch that dragged them back down. So why did she drag them back down? What was her aim? What for the
Presumably
priest
to increase like distrust of the area. Like it's another tragedy of the area. So maybe it's about like the trying to show the people the sort of carelessness of those in authority.
of the senior? Yeah.
Yeah, the senior. Who is the senior for this area?
Senior, this area is a man I had not yet named. Give me like 10 seconds.
Okay, so it's not someone that we've met before. All right.
No.
Okay. But then also, is it like she wants to have ghosts around here so that she can use that castle as a kind of place that everyone is too afraid to go to?
I mean, maybe it could just be ghosts for ghost's sake. We don't know.
We don't know.
There's a clue to think about.
Etienne Lebeau. Etienne Lebeau. There you go. There's the Seigneur for Castel. So you're heading away from Castel and you're going towards where you want to hold the party, or do you have anything else you want to do first before you hold what will be a lovely tea time party, because it's only 3 p.m. for you guys and it will be about 5-ish when people get there?
I can't
we
think
have
of anything specifically to do.
Since we have the name of this person as well, can we also get them along? I mean,
Send a letter to them.
The party actually
Seigneur
pretty
of
good
Castel?
icebreaker, and then they have to talk to me because I'm important. So we might just get them all together.
Well, we need to also sort out what the fuck we're going to do with Odd. Because that's
Yes.
that's way more important than doing a party right now, I think.
What
need
if
to try
we
and-
talk to Pretty Woman, whatever?
I don't think she can help. I think we need to we need to get together and do a big old group theurgy check to try and break this curse, break the Ord's pact that he's got.
But it's still in the same place, right? Because there was a chapel or whatever in the courtyard.
Yeah, we can do it we can try and do it in the castle because it's sanctified, because it's a holy place for Armitage.
Let's go and do it.
Cool. So we'll meet back at the base, the castle. Siobhan, what's the mechanics on doing that on someone who's not the demon's hand? Is it?
If they are not the hand or the lieutenant, it simply will not work.
Wait, so we can't break the pact on Odd?
Because it is not technically. You can take it back to him, but it won't break anyone else's pact because it's a very weak pact.
Yeah, no, that's
He will
not what
be
I'm
free.
That's not what I'm expecting. But like, we can just do it. Well, we have to fight a giant demon, is what I'm asking as well.
because it's not a hand or lieutenant. No.
Okay, sick. So it's just a theurgy test on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Rumput, we're still having him blindfolded and like with hair in his ears. We're kind of like sling him over his shoulder and walk him into a back room in the church that Armitage sanctified. And he's going to just place him down on a little cushion and be like, all right, we're going to sort you out, but try to stay calm and not move too much. And I kind of give him a little pat on the head. You're a good boy, Odd. An odd fellow, but an odd boy. And sort of light up the candles and invite the others to kind of sit with me around the child.
Hey, it's excommunication time, baby.
How many successes do we need?
You will only need 2 successes to break this boy's pact. It's a very weak pact. It's simply a follower.
Yeah, all roll theurgy together.
Okay.
It's done.
It's super done.
Yeah, it's real done. Ord laid there on cushion, convulses. His eyes turn black. And then an inky black substance flows from out of his mouth, and then his eyes go back to their normal color. Anyone want to ask the boy a question? He's still coughing a little.
Well, what's he
Still-
doing? You haven't described him. Is he like? How does he look? Does he look like he's hurt or anything?
He looks like he's like a great fever has just broken over him. So he is sweating. He is coughing, but the evil has been lifted.
Okay, I take off my cloak and kind of wrap it around him. I'm like, you're all right, Todd. You're all right. Bring him a large bit of ham, and just kind of feed him some meat and some cheese, and like kind of pat him on the back and say, "You've done well, boy. You've done very well." Do you reckon he'd like know anything more now that he's? No, he wouldn't, because it was like blindfold them, so he wouldn't know anything. I'm going to go and find the nurse woman. I forgot her name.
Anne.
Anne. Yeah, I'm going to go find Anne. Anne Corgard, and I'm going to be like, you must look after the boy. He has done very well. He has been very brave, and he has given us much needed information. Give him a job here and keep him safe. They may come for him.
Who may come for him?
The same people who may come for any of us, bad people. Don't worry about it too much. And don't ask too many questions.
Anne seems to understand the wisdom of discretion and puts her hand on Ord's shoulder. Your name is now Pierre. Come.
Good name. It's a very good name.
She directs him inwards, and as she furthers into the castle, you hear her saying, "Can you cook?" "Oh, no, don't cook that."
Is there like an illustrator that, or like a painter that would exist on the premises or like in the service of our benefactor?
Oh, whether he has an artist in residence.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Layton does not have an artist in residence. He's not been able to sit for his portrait for quite some time.
Very well, but is there one that usually is commissioned on the island?
No.
No one on this island can paint. Well, that's depressing, isn't it?
No, that wasn't the question. You asked if they commission artists here regularly. They don't really. Actually, there actually are no paintings of the Carteret family. Or Thomas
Interesting.
Layton.
But okay, can we ask this assistant, this lady in waiting, if there is an artist on the island? Because I think it would be, I don't know how useful it would be, but as we are waiting until we have to actually face the witches, maybe if we got someone to paint a scene of her house burning, maybe that could help distract her, our target.
That would take so long to get that painting finished.
We don't have to do anything. Someone else would paint it.
Couldn't one of us paint it? It doesn't have
I
to be
don't know
good.
if none of us can paint.
I've got
certainly can't.
architecture, so I know how to draw buildings.
So do I, but what about flames and the night sky and the sea and stuff like that?
What fucking black and blue and orange, bro?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm loving this approach to artistry from
Orange, bro. That's how it works.
I'm Charlie when he decides to become an artist, and it's always sunny.
Maybe not then. Okay, what's next?
We need.
No, a
so
question. Where would you place such a distracting painting?
I would keep it on me and reveal it to her as she would try to attack me.
God, that's cold.
She would be overcome with grief.
When did I make
That's
her
such
more
a
mad?
specific idea.
Will
That
that
would
make her
only
even more
benefit
angry?
you.
Well, it was my idea, wasn't it?
Can we pause this whole thing so I can commission a painting for
I just
my
wanna-
benefit?
I just want to re-traumatize our enemy. I mean, we can do
when
that with by talking, speaking out the events that happened. Anyway.
Your kids are dead. Just say
Oh yeah, maybe that's why she's targeting children, because she doesn't have any. Well, that's sad.
Siobhan, is there
Yes.
going to be? Aren't we supposed to be having a meeting anyway? That the meet we're getting the ferry party where everyone's coming, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
the place when the pirate representative will also be there?
We're going to
Yes.
invite them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So maybe we should just get to prepare it. If we can we prepare anything to make anything easier? Like,
I
can we make sure that there's.
cakes.
No, we don't want.
Oh yeah, you can
cake
make
from
some
the
cakes.
toilet
Why
man.
doesn't Armitage make some cakes?
Oh my
Oh
god. they're
my
gonna be
God.
toilets.
And you can
Armitage
do a
is good
roll
at
for
haute
that.
cuisine. Would you like Armitage to be in charge of the food?
Yes,
Let's put this.
I really.
I don't
really
know
would.
if he has. A choice. I thought the fairies would come with their own food.
I assume they do.
The fairies do come with themselves set up.
Damn.
You could have Armitage make a fun cake.
It can be stately or rustic.
Have you gone for stately or which one have you gone for, Mo? In your invite, is stately or rustic?
I like
It's
the
up
idea
to you,
of
boss.
rustic.
Rustic.
Mm.
Very nice.
Armitage, does that work for your cake design?
Yeah, I can make it work.
Amazing. Yeah, because we get a successful ice.
Oh my god, I know what we can do. Is she
What?
coming to the tea party? This witch.
No, that would be insane for her to do.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe she would.
But if
Because
we
I can make a
invite them,
cake
they'll
of. I can make a cake of the burning building.
That's macabre.
It says
Wait, what's the wording in the spell? Doesn't it say they're compelled to attend?
Yeah, they're compelled to attend. So we could send one to her.
We can force her to come, and then just the main, like, what's the word?
Why don't we do that?
The centerpiece will just be a cake of her children burning alive in her home.
You
The
just
wording of
said
the spell also talks about it's influential people in the region, right?
What counts as region?
Says invites can be sent anonymously or signed by you, and any invited will feel compelled to attend. Doesn't say anything about the region. It's like-
You could technically invite her, yes, but I don't know
Insane.
if the sort of gentle compulsion of this spell would work on her.
I see.
She is not a person.
Can the
She's not
final
any.
spectacle of this party be the pig dance
The pig dance, the great pig dance.
that reduces our hysteria by 2d6?
Pips, are you up for a great big pig dance at the rustic party?
With your new gathered 40 pigs?
Do I have those pigs?
No.
No, you simply inquired. You simply inquired as to the pigs.
Well, can I get the pigs?
It'll cost you a lot of money to.
Can I steal the pigs?
It says spectacle. I feel like we need more pigs.
How many
I
resources is a lot of money?
I would be asking for 3.
I can pay 3 resources to get Amy 40 pigs.
Hell yes.
I will say you'll be hiring 40 pigs.
I would
The
rather
senior
just steal the pigs.
wouldn't just sell you all of his pigs. That would
Can
be
I just
bad
steal-
business.
I feel like the senior could maybe shut the fuck up since he killed some people, and if he doesn't want us to tell, he's going to sell me these pigs.
That's a different senior.
Oh, well, the ghost didn't specify. I can sell rumors.
What does it mean by the bargaining chips and negotiation may be attempted against any in attendance?
We can engage in negotiations with them after, because the party's the icebreaker, right? So we can count it as the icebreaker,
And then we
can
gain
just
one bargaining chip.
ask shit from them.
Amazing.
Okay, so what we need to have someone talking. We need to decide what we want from this fairy party. Who do we want to speak to, and what do we want to secure?
I think we should invite the witch and just try and just grab it.
No, a bad idea with so many people around.
He might not turn up as well, so.
So
And she would also know where everyone would be at that
We
moment.
want to know from the pirates.
What if we grab the person that she hates and then be like, and then use him as like a honeypot trap?
He's not on the island anymore. We literally told him to leave.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Sorry, we did. We told him to run away. All right, my bad. Sorry, I forgot about
I think we should try and recruit some ships from the pirates and also
That's what I was
get the
thinking.
pirates to talk to the constabularies so that maybe they put a pause in their conflicts just for like a week, maybe. That would be nice
Yeah.
for everyone involved.
So we want to secure support from the pirates, create a unity between the constabulary and the pirates.
Yes.
So that would be one thing we're asking from the pirates, one thing we're asking from the constabulary, which is to work with them temporarily. We don't need the pirates' permission to do that. We just need them on side.
Get all of the
And
people
then-
to keep their kids at home. That would be good as well. It didn't work
Yeah.
the first time. We already have help from the constabularies in terms of men. And I guess maybe we can get some cash money or resources from the senior by virtue of blackmail.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I suppose maybe another idea will come up when Siobhan clarifies the list of people in attendance, if there's anyone we've forgotten about. But it feels like manpower and stuff and peace is what we can get so far.
I think if we want to invite them, then we can get them. bar witch lady.
I guess it would be a good idea to have people in authority report that if they notice any of the people that we have found out are witches, that they have to just tell us. Maybe that would be a good thing to ask about, like if people have seen these guys, move around. Though,
Yeah, because we've got all the names. Yeah, we've got all the names of the people associated. So that should.
Septimus. Oh yeah, and it was the two fishermen that me and Pips had pole vaulted on top of.
Yeah.
But we don't know where they are?
Yeah, we have no idea where they are. They're on an island off the mainland, so that could be what we use the pirates for, to help us sweep.
With their ships.
Yes, exactly.
I get it.
A big pig dance.
That is indeed our spectacle for the end.
I assume you want to have this rustic party in really the largest wooded area on the island, which is the Bluebell Woods, where Placide de Bar lives.
Magical.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to have it actually near Placide's, well, in front of Placide's little house?
Yeah, why not? Because then we can make it all about breaking down barriers.
Yeah, bringing people together.
Exactly.
Right. Before the party happens, Armitage, God, what is the role for making a grand cake?
Machinery.
Armitage isn't paying any attention.
I am paying attention.
Armitage, what would you argue the role for making a grand cake is? Are you set on making the cake an image of that woman's family's death?
Well, now that she's not here, no. I think instead what I'll do is I'll make it a cake of the island.
Yeah, I love that. I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah,
An island Guernsey shaped cake.
And this is going to sound a bit weird, but I think it should be machinery.
Well, I've heard machinery twice, and you know what? I'll allow it.
Okay, cool.
Remember to throw in your haute cuisine.
Wait, no, sorry. Wait, no, hold on. It's not that. It's this.
Whew!
Amazing.
Armitage,
I
you will
forgot about the
spend
4 in the first one, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything to start the party, or does it just start?
That just happens.
You just declare when you want the fairies to begin.
Dances begin.
Right, so between 4 p.m. at the castle, Ord, exercised, you go to the kitchen, Armitage, you spend the next hour of the day hastily constructing what seems to be a 3-tiered cake, because you really only have an hour to do this, and it would be a very big cake. What you've cunningly done is you have arranged over a sugar frame lots of icing and the thin layer of sponge.
Yeah. It's one cake that I've very carefully shaved and then just placed all the bits. It's all show and no sustenance.
Marvelous. That cake.
Oh, can I just?
You put a business card on it as well.
Oh yeah, and in the top, I've just got my Armitage Shanks waste management extraordinaire just sticking out of it.
Isn't there a man shitting on that card?
No.
Yes, I vividly remember that your card, because most people can't read, also has a man taking a shit.
But he's happy.
Well, that could be the future of the island.
And I have already put plumbing into one village of the island. So
You said you were going to do that.
I promised them that. I've not actually done it. Anyway, that's that.
Siobhan, can I do something in order to get them to the party?
what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go into the forest, and Rumford's going to he's gonna grow his hair down to the. Just gonna keep growing out of his head in like these rivers of hair, and her hair sinks into the ground and connects with the roots of the trees, and he has this like square like 30 feet of just like him being connected to trees, and he kind of holds his hands up, and lots of his hairs kind of shoot out of his body and just float around the forest, and all these elemental spirits and fae folk rise from the ground and from trees and start playing flutes, and we lead a procession from the Bluebell Woods into the nearby towns, and from everywhere there are people. They are sort of summoned up and taken back to the forest, at which point they completely forget that has happened, and they are now at the Bluebell Woods ready for a party.
That was absolutely magical.
Thank you. I'm going to roll 3d6 now, and hysteria will be reduced by the sum total, and for every successful die I get, so every on a 4 and a 5, public opinion.
Wait, was that a spell, or was that your spell?
That's my spell. Given some
Which spell
flavor.
was that?
Let's bring mistletoe, and I bring mistletoe.
Oh my god! I just thought you were being fancy.
No, well, I was, but I was being fancy based on something you'd written. So really, it's a compliment, mate. I'm going to roll 3d6 now. Okay, hysteria is reduced by 9, but public opinion doesn't increase.
Very good. You've really kicked hysteria in the teeth this session. Early on. The partygoers are here. The fairy folk, who they will forget ever having seen, are playing their flutes. They've set long tables. They've set 6 long tables in front of Placide de Bois' house. They have decked the Bluebell Wood in glimmering flowers. They have laid the tables heaped with foods none can quite describe the fantastic nature of. Pipsa, would you like to make the hogs dance?
Always. How do I do that?
A performance roll, please.
Sure thing.
Yay!
They do be dancing.
40 pigs.
A successful dance. A very successful dance.
5 p.m. The hogs dance magnificently. The hog dance is sort of the opening of the meal. Once it concludes, then they can start to feast.
Amazing.
Can I roll 2d6 for reducing hysteria?
Yes, please. And in fact, I will, for the success of Pipsters, I will say whatever you get, you can add 2 from, you can have a +2 from Pipsa's 2 successes in her performance.
Amazing.
Oh.
Oh!
Minus 11.
That's amazing.
That's 11. Wow.
And our public opinion increases by 2.
Public opinion is now at the max it can be. It's at 5. People love you.
Yes! I mean, why wouldn't they? This is the most amazing party ever.
We just knocked off hysteria by 20 with 2 talents.
One session.
Oh my god. That's
We
really
are
wild.
superheroes. That is actual magic.
Hysteria now sits at 12 and public
Oh my
opinion at
God.
5.
No one gives a shit that there's a witch wandering around trying to They're just like, whatever.
Well, we
We've got
arrived at this
cake.
island, killed every monster we found the witch, was like, don't worry about it. Let's have a party. We've worked really hard, guys.
We've earned this.
Well, this party goes on for a few hours. Let me check the time of year. It's October because it's Halloween week, so it's already dark. But the glimmering lights of the flowers keep the party mood a-going.
Can we speak to people?
Yes, you may speak to people.
So Rumpert is going to be on the lookout for for like what he imagines a pirate to look like, because he's quite desperate to speak to the pirate delegation.
Rumpert, would you roll me a perception, baby?
Oh, come on. So I got 2d6 for that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take... Oh, fuck. Would military tactics let me know what a pirate looked like, or would...
Probably.
Yeah. Most of them are ex-military sailors.
I will give you military tactics, argued so well by your party.
Thanks, gang. Yes!
Ah,
Go
on.
Fucking love pirates.
You see, amongst the revelers and all of the dancing and the eating and the laughing and the people chatting to fairies and not realizing that they're fairies, you see a small, hardy-looking woman with a scar runs the length of her face on her right side.
Rumpert bristles. He's like, oh, right. And he approaches and like dragging a barrel of like whatever alcohol he could sniff out as being closest to him, just drags it across like the length of the woods towards this pirate woman. And when he gets there, he kind of kicks it up, slams it on the table, and was like, my name is Sir Rumpert Umpert. I am a knight. I am a castle just off the west coast of Ireland, and it may or may not exist, but I am here to say to you, I like the cut of your jib. And what I would most like to do in the world is to drink this beer with you and form some sort of alliance.
A sexual alliance?
Well, maybe sexual. Oh, this is my friend Armitage Shanks. Obviously, sexual nature is not necessarily part of the deal, but if you are into it, then I could very much be convinced.
We come as a pair, so if you want to do
We
one
don't
of us, you have to do
necessarily
both.
come as a pair, though. We
She
don't
slaps the
necessarily
table,
come as a-
laughing at this display. Very good, very good. I am Apolline Deschamps. I am first mate to Captain Nanette.
The shop.
Yes, a fine woman, a brave woman.
And where is she?
She keeps to our boat that has for some time now been stuck at l'île au Marchand by Sac. I came here.
Stuck.
Yes, we have been trying to leave, but the waters there are too wild, and well, if a private alliance is what you would like, something keeps attacking our ship.
C'est hippocampoe. What are ours? Le chevaux go.
What are us? Well, we have seen. Well, we have also seen strange fish women.
Fish women. The Rindilo?
Sirens, we think.
Well, I've never heard of them. That would be pretty freaky. Well, I suppose we could come and sort them out for you. But yes, I'm very keen to get this started, this relationship started. I would love to make a partnership with you, as would several other interested parties I can think of. So, Apolline Deschamps, shall we drink on our future partnership, we will rid you of monsters should you need them. We will be able to call on you for assistance. One thing we are looking for is a witch. You wouldn't happen to have one on Sark, would you?
Oh, not to my knowledge. But, oh, it's a broad world, perhaps. To our elf.
Well, to our elf. And I slam my mug against hers.
There we are, guys. There's the pirates contacted.
Not the pirates.
Countess, there were some persons you wanted to speak to, weren't there?
There were. Well, now that the pirates have been contacted and they actually don't want to stick around, that would be pretty good info for Rumpert to convey. I would like to talk to the senior who is half guilty of locking people up and just suggest that maybe he should give us some stuff in the form of money or people or information. But
Very good. You intend to blackmail Etienne Lebeau. I'm
no,
with you.
I wish to offer him an opportunity for reform.
That's a good way of putting it.
You see that they are. The seniors are stood in a circle laughing. There's Emily de Vic, there's Thomas Andros, there's Philippe de Carteret. And you see a man with what I can only describe as a 17th century comb over, doing his best to put it back down when it races in the wind.
Well, I will approach them very with intention and just say that I wish to speak to this one in particular.
And the man who's coming over his hair looks at you and looks very pleased. Oh, madame. Yes, we may speak in Paris.
And I suppose we just sort of walk away, surrounded by magical fireflies.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell him. I will grab. Does he have like a collar or like the thing that I can, just?
Oh yes,
gently-
he has a respectable little ruff.
I shall play with this ruff and say, recently I have come across a situation that I think you are familiar with, and with the help of an associate, and I'll gently point to Armitage with sufficient discretion so that he wouldn't feel summoned.
Hello. What?
It never works. He always notices. He's such a pain. We have, as I mentioned, resolved the situation, and I am sure that if news has not reached you, it shall. And I believe that it would be.
Oh, the spirits! You free us of the spirits! Thank you, madame. Thank you. And he goes to kiss your hand.
I let him, but I am visibly annoyed at being interrupted. And I will say, as I was saying, it would bode well to the powers that be of not this plane, should people that are directly involved, and at this I will grasp the collar, to support the benefactors of the situation with assistance in our business, so as for other people to not lose faith in certain someones.
Oh. I understand the way your mind goes, madame. It is not my first time being blackmailed, and it will not be my last. How... Very good, madame. And he uses one of his hands to push back down his comb-over. How about payment for your services, huh?
Of course, it is obviously not just me, but this entire, the hosts of this party, they benefit more from remuneration. I myself am doing quite well, as you can obviously tell, and I do a spin.
Ravishing, madame.
Of
How about 2 crowns for each of you? Oh?
That is suitable at this time.
So everyone, can you each slap on 2 more resources
Ho,
Bang
ho, ho.
Woo!
All in.
Don't forget to, if this goes over your floor, use them to invest before the next time you play. Thank you, everyone, because they do not roll over. Because medieval economics.
Well, it's just a big bag of money. You're probably going to lose it.
They'll sit in your current, but they will not increase your floor. The Countess is right. Unless you invest them, you'll just be a poor person with a big bag of money.
How do you invest?
Like in between scenarios, you can commission to get weapons or special materials or armor.
Understood.
Or you
Or
can
if you
just straight up
reach-
invest the money.
Yeah, to raise your
Yeah.
floor.
If you put all of the money that you currently have, or an equal amount of money to your floor, then you can go up. You can raise your floor by 1, and then
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that.
But we
You
haven't
can't do that yet.
been
okay,
playing
sorry,
yet.
No one.
Okay, well
I
that's
thought,
done.
I thought the music was perhaps too intense too soon. So please enjoy the fandango.
Thank you.
thank you.
We listen to
so
the
very
Rococo
good.
band next.
Coco bang. So who wants to speak to the authorities and try and get them to work with the pirates?
I can do that.
Can do that.
Well, no, or should Eli maybe do that?
Yeah, that's true.
Eli
actually.
should. Eli
Yeah,
should.
Eli, remember, never forget, a lord on this island.
Why do we need them to help us with the pirates?
So they don't need to help us with the pirates. They were just very annoyed that the pirates were in their way. But now we know that the pirates don't want to be in anyone's way. They just want to go away. So it would behoove everyone to collaborate so that 1, we get rid of the witches. 2, we help the pirates leave. Pirates leave. Police people are happy.
I see, and we're gonna leave with the pirates.
Hopefully the pirates will take us places.
Mm.
But first
That
off,
is the idea.
they just need to relax because the pirates don't want to hang around. They want to go, but they can't.
I see.
Eli, you can go and speak to the signori. Etienne Lebeau has returned to them. They are chatting away still.
Do I know who they are?
Yeah, you met all of them except Lebeau, who you weren't there to meet before. You've met Andros and Emily de Vic and the Caterets.
Okay, Eli walks over to the group of them. Okay. Says, "Good evening, everybody. Are you enjoying the festivities?"
You get a series of good evenings and oh, my lord, welcome.
Thank you.
Mikatare pipes up afterwards. It is a most splendid party you have put together, my lord.
Good lord.
I'm glad it is to your liking.
And I see that there are pirates here.
Indeed. Well, myself and my colleagues have spoken to these pirates, and they are all in good faith. So you needn't worry.
Mon Dieu, they will leave?
They will indeed. They will not cause us any more trouble.
Eventually.
Oh! Marvelous, marvelous. Most agreeable, most agreeable. And that's Thomas Andros, the man with the big ginger beard. And he takes Eli's hands and kisses them over and over. Mwah, mwah. Wonderful, my lord, wonderful.
I'm so glad this is music to your ears.
And with this, you have gained the trust of the faction known as the Bailiff's Favor.
Ooh, what does that?
So you're at the highest level of confidence with them.
We're just so popular.
Yeah, this, have you heard of Hansel? He's really hot right now.
Uh,
Oh my god, that's going to be my next character.
right, well, good evening, gentlemen. I will leave you to the festivities.
As you're moving away, you feel Emily de Vic's hand on your forearm. And she goes, "Oh, your forearms are muscular."
Not an admiration, just an observation.
I do find myself getting into the odd.
From the other side of the party, Rumpert hears this comment with his primal perceptor and like crushes the glass that he's holding. He's just like, no! Another one lost to the twink.
Nancy seems to shake it off, having forgotten herself a moment. The children, I deposited them at Castle Cornet, the children from St. Sampson. I also sent for the children from Castell, though I hear from Anne that perhaps a certain little boy who may have been directing a certain gang of horned creatures may have been released from some sort of hold. So the children are safe now, yes?
Yes. Pierre was his name?
Yes, Pierre, and she taps her nose.
Yes, you needn't worry for the children at this point. They are safe. Actually,
One
wait,
last thing.
children to be hidden, or not yet?
I mean,
No,
at
ask
the
the
moment they
children.
are.
True.
If you
One
can get
last
the other
thing.
ones to hide the children, that would be good.
That would be good.
Yeah.
When we passed by St. Sampson's Church, I sensed a presence inside of it.
Was Eli there?
We go there. Oh, was this about the child?
No, this
Okay.
is St. Sampson's Church. When you first met Emily DeVix, you're trying to clean it up.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
can you explain said presence?
Simply that it was dark and arrogant.
We must investigate that, I think. But do not worry yourself.
D'accord.
Good
And then
evening.
she smiles.
Eli
My
bow.
lord. The Chad Eli Swellthorn.
Mhm. Fucking player.
Versus... Eli, can you pop back and make sure you ask all those old men to hide their kids?
Gentlemen, sorry to interrupt.
Oh!
Yo, kids.
There are more rounds of good evening, my lord, good evening.
Yes, good evening. I've got. Oh, why would they hide their kids? I need to make up a lie.
Shit's about to get weird. We're gonna have an orgy. Just tell them we're gonna have an orgy. Don't
Yes.
have any kids there.
As it gets later, the more alcohol that goes around, it can get a bit rowdy. So I might suggest that your children go to bed early tonight, just to save any issues.
A fine suggestion, my lord.
Amazing. He lifts his drink to cheers.
And they cheers you.
Cheers to that. Okay. Eli's gonna run off to back to the group.
Party is going very well. There starts to be a strange buzzing feeling in the air, and you see that the glittering lights hung over the trees themselves start to change color, their leaves becoming purplish, and they start to have extra branches grow out around them in odd places. And you see this is happening not just in the area around Placide's cottage where you'd expect it for the fairy magic, but you see into the forest that that other trees are warping like this.
Uh-oh.
This does not seem like it's planned to happen.
Can we do a perception test or something to see if this is supposed to happen?
Yes, please. Who wants to do perception check?
I've only got...
I've got
Hold on.
perception, I can do it.
Yeah, do it then. 'Cause I don't.
You can have my die.
perception.
You can have a die from me for druidic and face studies.
Amazing. Woo!
Nice.
What the hell is happening?
It seems to you like the other world is leaking into this one.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Can we tell that if this is the work of a witch?
It doesn't seem to be directly the work of a witch. It seems to be the side effect of something.
Devil's bargain.
Devil's bargain.
No, not the devil's bargain.
Oh. Has this got something to do with the dark presence?
Mayhaps, but you can tell that this definitely isn't supposed to be happening.
Oh no.
Is it the Dillahan?
No, you could, Oh, does anyone have anything they could send out to check the rest of the island?
I've got agents.
I can cool down some birds.
Amy can call some bugs. It's been a day.
Amy can call some bugs.
You can right click the actual thing. Oh, actually, where is it? The bot isn't coming up for me. That's strange.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, that's because the song just stopped.
When
Yeah,
the
but
bot is up, you can hopefully click it. Yeah, you can right click it
There it
and
is.
adjust the user
Thank
level.
you.
Is it too loud?
Pipsa, want to summon up some more bugs? Send them a scouting?
Yeah, can do.
You have to flip a coin for this one.
Right.
Is there anything magic-y that can be done to like protect the people at the party? If
A
there's-
ward.
I have to choose what side of the coin, don't I?
Yes.
Heads.
You gonna
It's
do an online one?
heads. Yeah, it's heads.
Nice.
Very good. Pipsa, do you want to step away from the party to summon up your great cloud of bugs?
I probably should, yeah.
Be not afraid.
So you walk away from the lights of the party and you find a spot that's a little darker among the now purpling trees. And how'd you call them up?
I'd quite like to find like a little, like one particular bug and then just like tell them like a rumor about the bugs. And then they go back and spread the rumor and then they all come flying to see.
Oh. Oh, also, the devil's bargain about that you took at 6-4 Countess, it changed day into night, but because it's October, people didn't really notice.
Love that for me. Of course, I can make no mistake.
And the other bargain, the one that Armitage took,
Yeah.
well, perhaps you can find out if you ask around at the party, because someone at the party's definitely had something perhaps go missing.
Fuck it.
Who cares?
Pips,
Okay, who's
you
casting the
speak-
ward, and what is happening with the bugs?
Pips, you speak to a millipede that burrows out the ground,
Ugh.
burrows back in. A few moments later, many bugs emerge from the ground and from the trees around you. And then you tell them to just go have a look around the island. Or actually, you could maybe just ask them because they've come from all around the island, actually.
Oh yeah, what did they see on their journey over to you?
Through the impressions of the buzzing, you get the idea that all around the island, in some places, trees are turning purple and there are little pools of ambrosia appearing on village greens, you also learn that there are other trees that seem to, instead of going purple, lost all their leaves and have contorted to resemble the screaming bodies of men and women.
Oh, that's so nice.
Pipsa, do you have any magical knowledges?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Do you have any folklore?
Yes.
Could you roll me a quick recall, see if you can get anything from what this bug's telling you?
What do I have to roll for a recall?
Just roll that knowledge, the folklore itself, as a dice.
Okay. Nothing.
You can't quite figure out what they mean, but you can definitely tell the party about what they have seen.
Siobhan, can I roll Druidic and Fae, Demonology and Bound, Folklore?
Yes.
Two successes.
Generally, it seems like both the other world and hell are leaking onto Guernsey.
Oh gosh.
Good.
Well, that's not
This
good,
is-
is it?
No, this is particularly bad. I think they're pissed off with us.
Is it because we didn't invite them to the party?
I knew we should have. I thought it was rude.
Ugh.
And yet Armitage was saying it's the entire time. He said it, didn't you, little man?
What? What did I say? Who? What?
Fucking useless.
The cake looks nice.
The cake is delicious. I won't lie. It's very nice. A little
You didn't
dry.
eat it, did you? You shouldn't eat it. You shouldn't eat the cake.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
I lined it with arsenic to keep it together.
Oh. Oh my.
Purely decorative.
What is it? You said decorative cake.
I might have to warn the guests about this cake.
So with this knowledge that hell is leaking onto the island with the other world, I think is a good place to break for this week.
Yeah.
It's a nice, oh fuck moment.
Yes. Oh fuck indeed.
Very, very good. This has been Demonology and Actual Play podcast. Please, 5 stars wherever you listen to us. Share us around with your friends. If there's a review you have to write to prove that the 5 stars are worth something, you can say whatever you like. What can they say? Anybody?
They can say just a real honest review of mine and Alex's friendship and how you think it's progressed over these last 10 or 11 episodes. I'd like to see, am I nastier to him than I was before? Or have I learnt to be kind?
It's a tough question.
I just want everyone to give us 0 stars.
Please disregard the buffoon.
Yeah, he's a buffoon, but I'm not going to berate him for that.
I'm like one of
Good.
those. I'm like one of those troll farmers that just wants to get negative reactions.
You're an emotional vampire.
Yeah.
You're like Colin Robinson.
Shall thank Colin Robinson. We shall thank Oscar Russell of Watchtower Design for graphic design, Tasha Soffler for our music, and we shall see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.